Just so good. The track into Belvidere is corrugated. G'day adventurers, we are at Leschenault Estuary, Leschenault Inlet at the moment. Leschenault Peninsula Conservation Park. Today's plan is a bit of a hike, 10k's-ish, down the peninsula, which goes between the Leschenault Inlet or Estuary and the ocean, all the way down to the cut just north of Bunbury, near the, I think it's like an Alcoa refinery dock kind of thing. Just at a picnic day use area at the moment, having our first little peek at the estuary. I'll give you a look in a sec. But yeah, plan is hike down from Belvidere campground to the cut campground, stay the night down at the cut campground, and do some fishing maybe. Apparently there's supposed to be good fish in the estuary, but it looks like the water level's too low, might not be able to get a fish in, but that's all right. We'll have a fish down at the cut when we get down there. Yeah, let's have a quick look. There's a couple of boats out. Don't know if they're fishing or crabbing or I don't know what's in there, but lots of birds so far. Let's have a look. Before we have a look, I forgot to mention that we're at basically the end of the Harvey River, which goes from Wellington, well, further inland than Wellington Dam, but flows out towards the ocean. It feeds this Leschenault Inlet, and then at the cut it goes out to the ocean. I'll chuck a map up on the screen to show you what I mean and explain it a bit better than I can with words. We are super close to the towns of Australind and Bunbury, so this place is super accessible. There's two-wheel drive cars in here, so you can get in, have a look, have a hike, have a fish. You can get down on the beach if you have a four-wheel drive as well. So yeah, get down, check it out, but I'll show you it as best I can. Hopefully you enjoy it. All right, let's have a look at this inlet. Well, I've been wanting to do this trail for a while. Rob was supposed to come out, but Rob is busy. Rob's got a lot going on at the moment. Hopefully he can get his projects finite and get back out on the trail with me soon. But some things come first, don't they? It's just the way it is. But we're on the trail. As you saw, it's kind of like vehicle access kind of trail, nice and wide. I got dunes to my right and the lake slash inlet somewhere to my left. It looks like it's going to be this kind of trail all the way down, which is fine because the destination will hopefully be worth it. But still beautiful. There's heaps of peppermint trees and eucalyptus and reeds and all sorts of stuff. Lots of birds. And yeah, the car park, there's not really much of a car park. Where I park my car at the trail ahead, there's it's right on the road into the beach, so everyone's driving past. Hopefully the car will be fine. Only one dodgy looking person hanging around, but it's all locked up, so hopefully it's all good. Had a pretty crappy night shift last night, so I'm trying to find some energy. Hopefully it's behind one of these trees. Oh yeah, all good. Had a Red Bull. Let's get at it. We've gone maybe halfway, maybe a little bit over halfway, so maybe 5k's out of the 9.5 or something like that. And there's a little offshoot that goes, it's marked on the trail, offshoot goes down to the water, so go check it out. Mosquito risk area, apparently. So cover up, air guard maybe. I didn't bring any. Oh well. All right, first proper break had. About halfway through. I think I said that already, but whatever. It's all good. Nice little beachy spot there. Got the drone up, cool jetty. There's people out crabbing on the estuary slash inlet slash estuary, or whatever you want to call it. I'll probably Google it and put it down there. That's what YouTubers do, isn't it? I'm not a YouTuber. Anyway, we're back on the trail. Got about 4k's to go maybe. We cross over the Peninsula now and kind of head towards the beach. We're getting awfully close to the beach now. This is a pittosporum, western pittosporum, or a gumby. You can't actually eat the fruit, but the leaves you can make a tea out of, and Aboriginals make bush medicine with it to like ease your cough. Yeah, and apparently it increases lactation as well, so that's pretty cool. It's really quite a rare tree. There's only like 6 species of it, and most of them, I think 5 out of the 6 are only found in Queensland. I only saw 2 or 3 of those western pittosporums, the gumby trees. They're all in one spot, and yeah, I haven't actually seen one that wasn't in a book before, so that's really cool. I can't see any more, which is a shame, but it's right. I can't have a fire out here anyway, otherwise I probably would make a tea, because I know you can. Apparently it tastes quite nice, bitter but quite nice. But yeah, very cool to see something that I haven't seen in person before, so I was pretty I didn't get it on camera, but I was pretty excited to see that. I got this chest rig off Temu for like 12 bucks for the drone, so I could gain access to it and not have to take my backpack off every time to get the drone out. It has been amazing. It's its own little piece, so it doesn't attach to the backpack, which I wish it would, but the straps on it are so skinny, and it's got a little tiny little mesh back piece in the middle of all 4 straps, and I can't even feel it, which is awesome. So yeah, just straight in, drones in there. I don't know if you can see it. The phone, the spare phone that I use for the drone to fly it, the remote, spare batteries, everything I need for the drone's right there. Easy to get to. Absolutely great. I've just had a chat with a couple of local lads on boat fishing on the estuary. They said you can't camp here at the campsite, which sounds like a bit of an oxymoron, but the internet said, always believe everything you read on the internet, eh? The internet said that the ranger comes and collects fees and stuff like that. So I'm okay with it. I've got some money, I've got the right amount of money that the internet, that Google said with the fees, so I'm ready if that happens. But they said you can the ranger can get a bit cranky, but I am not hiking back tonight, so I'm staying the night. If the ranger wants to come and say hi, I'll do my best to talk my way out of it. Hopefully it's no drama. But yeah, I'm at the cut campsite now, just about to push back out onto the beach, and around there, the rocks you can see is the cut. So we'll go have a look now. Not even going to bother going around to the beach, just went around the corner, and that is windy as around there. So I might just go sit down at that table, get the pack off, get out of the sweaty shirt, get out of my boots, and I will have something to eat and a bit more to drink, and then I might flick a lure in, maybe try and find some worms and bait up a hook, see if I can't catch some tailor or some mullet, and finally actually catch some bloody fish on this channel. That feels good. G'day. I'm at camp. It took just under 4 hours to do 9.5 km, so it was slow, but I stopped a lot to get the drone up to just go check things out, and it always takes longer to video. There was way less hills. I thought this was gonna be really hilly, like duney, like sand dunes. I thought it was gonna be really sandy the whole way, but it wasn't. 70% of it was probably hard underfoot. Probably 7 and 8 kilometers, 7 or 8 and 8 were quite sandy, but apart from that, it was pretty good. So I did 9.5 kilometers. My pack was 20.7, so heavier than normal, but I brought a lot of water because there's no water here I can filter. I can't boil any, obviously, because it's, well, the beach is salty, and the estuary, I would assume, is brackish, because when the current comes in from the sea, it would bring the salt water with it, so it wouldn't taste very good anyway. Saw loads of animals. You've seen, hopefully you saw the crabs. You've seen a kangaroo. I saw plenty of other kangaroos. It was big, that one I got on camera. Quite a big boy. Lots of birds, and a couple of crabs. A couple of snake and lizard tracks, but I didn't actually see any snakes and lizards themselves, just the tracks. Just having a little bit of a chill at the moment, having something to eat, rehydrating. I'll give it a half hour or so of chilling out, and I'll rig up a line and go for a fish, I reckon. Then come set up camp. We've got a nice breeze on this side at the moment, but when you go around the corner of the cut, there's a very, very strong wind coming off the ocean. So gonna leave the ocean today. I might go for a little wander later when it cools down, but we'll just go in the morning because it's very, very strong breeze. The breeze will swap over and we'll go to an offshore in the morning. So hopefully we'll be able to get the drone up on the beach and on the cut first thing in the morning. I ran into a couple of local lads that were fishing on their boat, and said the tailor run through the cut and around the cut mouth on either end at around sunset. So I got very light line, but we'll go and have a crack. One day we'll catch a fish on this channel. Guarantee it. Might not be me, might not be Rob, but someone will. We'll get Bo. Bo, come catch a fish on the channel. It's up to you, because Rob and I can't fish for shit. I'm expecting a bit of wind, so I've done a plough point. I'll put a couple of more pegs in the bottom, but yeah, hopefully that will deflect a lot of the wind during the night. We'll see. I've never done it before, that's why it took so bloody long, but that's all right. Turned out all right. Is anybody surprised that fishing was a bust? Nah, no one is. Not even me. That's all right. Try again at sunset, sundown, and again in the morning. Hey, dinner time. These are the Flameless Heater Bags that we have done in previous videos. These are from Survival Supplies Australia. This is a vegetable curry, MRE, Flameless Heater Bag. I think they're $2.95. They're awesome. Open the bag, put the food in. Need something to lean it on. A bit of water, fill it up to the line. Hopefully this is enough water. And zip it up. And just wait. There, you can hear it now. It's going. $12. Dinner's ready. This is the Gerber Compleat, like, and the EAT is EAT on Compleat. It's all in one piece. It slides out of the spatula, so it's got a little multi-tool, little rope cutter, little bottle opener, fork and spoon, really light, and a plastic spatula, and they all sit inside the handle of the spatula. So that's you can get that from Survival Supplies Australia. It's like $38. Bloody one of the best things I've got in my bag. Dinner's ready anyway. I keep this bag, and you can use it as a little rubbish bag once you're done. Get your dinner out. Roasting. Whee, that's really warm. Tip the water out. Keep the little heater satchel. I've dropped it. But, keep that. Take it home. Chuck it in the rubbish. Vegetable curry for dinner. Very nice. See you in the morning. Morning. Bit of a breakfast, a bit of wrap in a wax seal thing. Hopefully it's held okay. It's been there for a little while, but that's alright. Should be fine. I find these keep sandwiches pretty good, like for the second day of an overnight hike. Have this, pack up camp, head to the beach, head on out. Alright, packed up. No rubbish left behind. Alright, let's do it. We're going on the beach. I got no shoes on. Hee. I'm about halfway back to the car. It's warm, but obviously the water is very nice, and I'm walking down on the hard sand, so it makes it a lot easier to walk, and I get wet legs, so that's very nice. Haven't seen one person on the beach this morning, and there was one guy out in his boat, maybe two, right? No, two boats. That's it. Just me and the birds. And they're pretty good company. All right, we will continue for a little bit, then we're going to cut up through one of the four-wheel drive tracks back to the Ridge Trail, which we were on yesterday. Otherwise I've got to walk like a kilometre past my car and add like two or three Ks, like, and then cutting back, and anyway, I'm not doing that. So I'm going to cut up before and go along the trail back to the car. Whew. All right, nearly there. Come on. I am in the dunes, heading back to the trail from yesterday. And I'm just running 10 meters in between bits of shade because the sand's so bloody hot and I can't bother putting my shoes back on. We're back on the Ridge Trail, and which is the Peninsula Walk Trail. So I'm not far from the car now. And then I'm going to smash back some water that I've got in the car, nice and cold. And then I'm going to go to the servo and get something sugary and smash it back. All right, well, this will probably be about it for now. I'll jump in the car and head off. But thanks for joining me. We will have Rob back on the next video. That I guarantee. If for anybody that actually misses him, I don't. But yeah, I think we're gonna do Mount Cook loop and summit track, which is cool. Yeah, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I hope well, come down and see it. Don't just watch it, then come down and see it. Watch it, like it, and then come down and have a look for yourself. You can bike this if you don't want to hike the full thing. You could do it in a day, in and out, no dramas. But yeah, all right, check out the podcast as well. Rob will have one or two up very shortly. He's getting cracking on them. All right, thanks for joining us, adventurers. See you next time.